What's up guys, so this is a quick video on the Crosstour accessory pack, and this is just a quick breakdown of what you get with it and what you can use them for. So right, first of all, starting with the waterproof housing. This is the waterproof housing. It's completely sealed, which is good, and it protects it from water and everything else. So this is waterproof up to 30 meters, but one thing with it is when you use it, there's no audio on it because it's completely sealed. So what it does is they supply you a door with it, and this is the door, another door for it, and it's got two gaps at the back to allow sound to come through to be recorded. So that's pretty simple to attach that. If you can see, there's a bar there and there's a hook mechanism at the bottom there. So what you do is you take the original door off, you'd open the case and then open the door. So to take the door off, what you do is push the door downwards from these points and lift the case up while you're pushing down with the door, and that'll unhook it. So that simply unhooks it like that. To attach the other door, you just put it in the bottom like this, but this time you do the opposite. You lift the door upwards and you push the case downwards and it'll click into place like that. Now that's attached, you can use that now. The only problem is just be careful because you've got the gaps in the back and it's not waterproof, so don't jump into a swimming pool or something like that. So right, the other thing is we've got a housing frame for the camera as well, so you don't have to use the waterproof housing. So to attach that is pretty simple once you get used to it. The best way I found is to put it in from the bottom like this, and once you've got it like that at an angle, put one finger behind this plastic clip here, if you can see that, and one thumb on the camera. Push up with the clip and push down with the camera. As soon as it clears it like that, it simply just slots into place like that and locks in. It's pretty easy to take out. You do the same thing, just lift this up and it'll slide out. So right, another thing they give you is a clip for this case as well. And this is the clip, and it simply attaches onto the back of it here, and you can slide it on this way or the other way depending on your preference. But once you've slid this on, you can't see your back screen anymore. So if you need to set it up and stuff like that, you'll have to go to the iSmart DV app and watch a preview and position your camera accordingly to what you want to record. So that'll just clip on like that. You can clip it onto your belt, your backpack or whatever. So that's how you attach that. After that, we've got these three-way pivot arms. So they're there to help you position your camera in the ideal position once you've got it mounted. So depending on the base mount you use, you've got a choice of this J-hook mount or this flat mount here on the underneath of the waterproof housing. So you can just unscrew that from the front screw and take that off and use that. So to use this mount, they've supplied you this tripod mount with a screw on it. So with this housing frame, you get a 1/4 inch thread on the top and a 1/4 inch thread at the bottom. So you can screw this into the top or the bottom depending on your preference. So once you've tightened that up, you can connect that to any of the other accessories then. So if you wanted to connect that to this J clamp, you just slide it in between, sandwich it, and get a thumb screw and tighten that up. So that's attached now. But if you want to get a different position for the camera, you can use these three-way pivot arms, and I'll show you that now. So we'll just attach them and screw them with the thumb screw. Attach that one. So once that's attached, we attach the camera on the top. So that what that allows you to do now is you can attach this to a base mount which has got a sticky double-sided pad on the bottom, and what you do, you'll slide that underneath and it'll lock into place. So now you can stick that to wherever you want. So with the pivot arms, they're there so you can position your camera in any position you want. So basically, if you wanted to, you could pull your camera backwards like that, or forward pointing downwards, or you can pivot it to the left or the right. And same with the other one, you can pull the whole mechanism back, and that tilts as well. So right, that's the pivot arms. They do supply you a tripod mount as well, so that fits on top of a tripod, and it just screws onto a tripod or a selfie stick, and you can attach that to the camera. Or you can use the thread on the bottom. They supply you a remote control with a strap, and all you do is thread that through like this, and the Velcro will keep it in place then. They do supply you this bar clamp, and basically this is used for clamping on any type of bar. So you could, like you could fit it on a metal fence with a bar and tighten it up from the back so it clamps it into place, and then you can attach a camera on it. You can use the pivot arms again to position it into whatever position you want. So that's pretty cool. And you can attach that to bicycles, scooters, anything basically, even a motorcycle, as long as it fits the bar in here. And you can open that to a certain amount. I think that's about its maximum there. So right, that's that, and that's about it, guys. Apart from you get some tie wraps, and that's for when you've got your camera attached as a safety precaution, or you can even attach it into places temporarily. You can put the tie wrap through this, and they do supply you some straps here as well, and you can do the same thing with them. So you'd go through the gaps through there. Now you could attach a camera to wherever you want once you tighten it up. They give you a tether as well, so you can protect your camera just in case it comes off the mount. A metal tether like this. And what you'd do is you'd put one side through your thumb screw, like that, and then you'd screw through it and set it into the place you want it. The other side, you'd attach that to somewhere where it's secure, so if it did ever come off, you won't lose your camera anywhere, it'd still be attached, and you'd hear it clanking around. So right, that's more or less everything there, guys. They give you some spare sticky foam pads as well, which don't seem very strong to me, and they give you a cleaning cloth as well. But the best thing you can do is buy one of these packs from Amazon for about £15–16, and you get absolutely everything with it. And they supply you loads of these 3M sticky pads as well, so you can attach them to your mounts, which feel a lot stronger and secure, as you know with the GoPro ones. They do supply you with 2 of these straight mounts and 2 of these flat mounts as well. So you get loads with it attachments wise, so you can use it. I'll just quickly show you some of the stuff what you can get with it. So like I said, 2 flat mounts you can attach to your camera. A spanner type thing to tighten your thumb screws, like a thumb screw type wing nut. I'll show you the other side of it. For these flat mounts, Like I said, 2 J hook mounts, loads of 3M sticky pads, flat ones and curved ones, straight ones and curved ones, loads more pivot arms, and another bicycle mount, so you could have one on the front of your bike and one on the back. One of these floaty things for the swimming pool so you don't lose your camera and it doesn't sink to the bottom. Another tether connection with a 3M pad on the back. 2 different types of foam mounts. 2 more tripod mounts. A floaty thing for it. A suction cup so you can attach that to your car or your window or whatever, and I've tried that on a window screen and it's really strong. That it's pretty good. I was pretty impressed. Another hand strap, a cleaning cloth, a selfie stick. So with the selfie stick and the camera itself, you can use this housing directly. And all you do is screw it together. So I'm not going to screw that together, I'm just showing it here, and you could use that on your selfie stick. So yeah, so they provide a selfie stick, and they provide one of these like a spider tripod thing, a bit like the Joby tripods, and you can wrap that around anything or use it like a tripod. Same thing there, it's got a 1/4 inch thread on the top, so you can attach the camera again onto this. They give you a mount for your arm, so you can fit that on your arm or your leg, depending, but it'll only fit on your hand, I think, personally. And they give you a chest mount as well, so you can fit the camera in between there on your chest. And they give you a head strap, so you can fit the camera to your head. So they give you absolutely loads in the accessory pack, so it's worth it. The only issue I've seen is these base mounts are different from the GoPro ones and the GoPro base mounts what connect to it. So these are not compatible, but you're better off not using these anyway. I don't personally think they're very strong. They're like not a strong plastic, and the foam, sticky foam on the bottom is not as good as the 3M pad. So personally I wouldn't use these. I'd want to use the GoPro ones with the sticky foam on the bottom. They're a lot stronger and secure, if you know what I mean, because the last thing you want to do is lose your camera and that'll spoil all your fun. But yeah, that's about it, guys. I hope this helped somebody out who wanted to know what the accessories were for. So right, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment and subscribe. Bye.